Hi, my name is Peter and this is step 26 in the series Blues Guitar Solo in 40 steps from zero to hero, and this is what it sounds like. In step 26 we'll be adding some nice effects like the pull-off and the slide. We'll get there. I will explain it to you bar by bar. Bar 1, the rhythm is rest, 2 and 3 and rest. On the 2 and the 3 you play the same. On 2 you play the full bend on 12 on the 3rd string and the 10 on the 2nd string. So it's 1, 2 and you do the same on the 3rd beat. So it's 1, 2 and 3 and rest. Bar 2 is really a great lick. Remember it, remember it, remember it. And did I also tell you to remember it? The rhythm is rest, 2 and 3 and 4 and. On the 2 you play the same as in bar 1, the full bend on 12 on the 3rd string and the 10 on the 2nd string. On the 3rd beat you play 10 on the 1st string and 10 on the 2nd string. So it's 1, 2 and 3 and then 2 times the 13 with a little bend on the 1st string. So it's 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bar 3, the rhythm is 1, 2, 3 and rest. On the 1 you play the root 10 on the 1st string. On the 2 you play a full bend on 13 on the 2nd string. And on 3 you play 2 times the root 10 on the 1st string. So it's 1, 2, 3 and rest. And when you combine bar 2 and 3 it's really great. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and. Really a great lick. Remember it. Bar 4, the rhythm is rest, 2, 3, 4 and. And you play on 2 the root 10 on the 1st string. On 3 you play the root 10 on the 1st string. And on 4 you play 13, 10 on the 2nd string. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and. So bar 1, 2, 3, 4 are 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Real nice, I think. Bar 5, the rhythm is 1 and 2, 3, 4 and the note on the 2 keeps ringing on the 3rd and the 4th beat, so it's a long note of 3 beats. On 1 you play the root G on the 12th fret on the 3rd string. On the end of 1 you give it a full bend and you go back on the 2nd beat, so it's 1 and 2, 3, 4. You can also pick it, it's a different sound. Doesn't matter what you do, but you have to do it with confidence. Bar 6, the rhythm is rest, 2, 3, 4 and. On the 2 you play a double stop, 2 times the 10 on the 2nd and 3rd string. The same on the 3rd beat. And on 4 you play 12, 10 on the 4th string. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and. And you can give the double stop a little bend. Sounds nice, like the train is passing by. 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Bar 7 is the full minor pentatonic scale with a blue note added. The rhythm is 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. On the 1 you play the root 12 on the 4th string. On 2 you play the root and a note below the root. On 3 you play 12, 11 on the 5th string, that's this one in the blue note. And on 4 you play 10 on the 5th string and 13 on the 6th string. So it's 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Also a nice lick. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and. Bar 8, the rhythm is 1, 2 and 3. On 1 you play the low root note of the D chord, on 10 on the E string. This is the root, because this is also the root, also the E string. Play this one. On 2 you play again the root, but then you slide to 8 on the end of 2, and on 3 you slide back. So it's 1, 2 and 3. So bar 5, 6, 7 and 8 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3, 4. Bar 9, the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and rest. On the 1 and 2 you do the same. You do 12, 10 on the 5th string, which you use a pull off. The pull off, don't use too much strings. It's real easy to do a pull off. Just make sure the string hits the fret. That's all the strings you need. And then you make a downwards movement and you pick the string with your 3rd finger. Like if you would pick it here with your pick. But now it's with your 3rd finger. It's real easy. But don't use too much strength. So it's like this. 1 and 2 and on 3 you do 2 times the 12, the root note of the A chord, on the 5th string. So 1 and 2 and 3 and the pull off gives it a smooth sound. It sounds different if you would do it. Real nice. Bar 10, the rhythm is 1 and 2 and 3 and rest, and you play 3 times the same figure, 10, 12 on 5, 10, 12 on 4, and 10, 12 on 3. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and give all the 10s a little bend. That sounds nice. Bar 11, the rhythm is rest, 2, 3, 4 and. On 2 you play the root D, on 10 on the 1st string, on 3 you play the root D on 10 on the 1st string, and on 4 you play 13, 10 on the 2nd string. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4 and. Bar 12, the final bar. The rhythm is super easy, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you play 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 times the same thing. On 1 you play the root A on 10 on the 2nd string. On 2 you give it a full bend on 12 on the 3rd string. I do the same on 3 and 4. So bar 9, 10, 11 and 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. That's step 26, a real nice step. We'll be practicing this with the 3 backing tracks, the slow one BPM 55 in shuffle, the faster one BPM 90 even 8s, and the fastest one BPM 120 again in shuffle. Have fun!